Down. I feel like the song gets longer every time.
Yeah, huh? Hi guys, welcome back to Link in Bio. I'm Jenny.
And I'm Alejandro. And yeah, so happy Wednesday, sister.
Happy Wednesday, brother.
Or should I say happy Friday? Because it's kind of our Friday because we're not shooting on Friday because some stuff came up also. Don't miss us.
Now we're taking a break.
Hey.
We deserve it.
In terms of stories, we're covering a lot today.
We are.
The home run derby, they hit a lot of bombs on and off the field.
Oh,
you'll see what I mean. And apparently you can reload now at vending machines at supermarkets. So
we also have Karina Reyes in the building.
Hey.
And Lorena Russi kicks it. You get it?
Oh, because she used to play soccer.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Good. Plus, Cheetos Deja Tu Huella ambassador Bobby Alvarado hangs with us, and that should be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited, and I like that they put Cheetos here for us to snack.
I mean, it's a win-win. So let's get into it.
Sofia Vergara just made history as the first Latina nominated for lead actress in a limited series for her role as Griselda.
This is Sofia's 5th Emmy nomination. And honestly, it's good to see this. Like, Colombia needed this, honestly, after that win. I'm sorry. Like,
this is a win for Colombia.
Exactly.
This is a win for Latinos.
We need a W in that.
That's right.
So, congratulations, Sofia, and Colombia as well.
I do remember Sofia was allegedly sued by the Blanco family. So this is like ironic how this, now she's nominated for this.
Maybe they knew the acting was so good to try to keep her down. Yeah. And then they're like, nah.
Well, it looks like she proved them wrong. It's just crazy that it took so long for this to happen. We have so much talent, they deserve their flowers, so it's just crazy that it took this long. Yeah, like you said. And you know what though? Also, something else that I noticed, she went through a whole divorce. Like, can you imagine? Like, it's an emotional roller coaster, and all that she's accomplished during that time period.
Again, like luchonas, bro. Yeah, like we just keep going.
Because I'm pretty sure she was emotional about it. Like, and it just comes to show that us women, Latinas, and like we just have to like cry and then keep going.
Yeah, baddie. Was it a saddie, not a baddie?
A saddie and then a baddie. A saddie and then a baddie. That's right. Oh, say, can you say?
Okay, you know what? Never mind. But anyway, so sister, did you see the home run derby and the big bomb that someone hit?
No. Who was it?
Well, actually, it wasn't a player, but it was actually the person performing the national anthem.
That's why we started with the national anthem, brother.
We just want to audition for the next one. Maybe call us if you guys are down, MOB,
But damn, bro, that's cool.
I know. The people are even saying that she took over Fergie's spot. Because I know Fergie had a bad one at the NBA All-Star.
Uh-huh.
And so she was the meme for a while, but now it's her.
Oh, shoot.
So yeah, country singer Ingrid Andress apologized Tuesday for her performance at the MLB Home Run Derby and said, "I'm checking myself into a facility today to get the help I need." Okay, so let me just read you the note.
Okay.
I'm not going to bullshit y'all. I was drunk last night. I'm checking myself into a facility to get the help I need. That was not me last night. I apologize to MLB, all the fans in this country. I love so much for that rendition. I'll let y'all know how rehab is. I hear it's super fun.
Girl.
Homegirl. I don't take her seriously now. Like, now I don't feel that bad.
Homegirl thought she was going to karaoke, but she was singing the national anthem.
I know, seriously. It's like if I, freaking cracked open 2 tall cans of Twisted Tea and I'm like, let me get up there and talk to all y'all.
Karaoke night. But you know what I've noticed? It's been tough. It's been a tough week to be an ear in America.
Bruh, because of the...
Because
of trompas and now...
Is it too soon? Is it too
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, he survived. He's good.
He's making sneakers, apparently, from it.
But I don't know, man. We'll just see, what happens next year at the MLB Home Run Derby because this is getting out of hand. First NBA, now MLB. What's next? The Super Bowl? Is I'm going to have another, like bad singer person?
Well, we'll see, brother. We'll see.
Go sports. So there was this TikTok that was going around, and it's rage bait, we know, but like, dude, the conversation that came along with this was really good.
Dude, yeah, like I can see how people could fall for it because I know there's like people like this out there. I mean, I kind of know of a few that would do this, to be honest. So
facts. No, yeah. So just to give you guys some context, there's a TikTok going around that's people freaking out in the comments where this mom was essentially invoicing another mom for a play date with her kid, charging them for like the chalk, applesauce. They broke a doll, the juice, the trips to the bathroom. Like, we all saw it and we believed it. And I feel like because we know people, we have those friends that nickel and dime you for everything. That you're like, okay, now that friend has a kid and this is what they would do.
Oh, yeah, brother. I know of a few. And it's like, yo no soy coda, pero con la gente que es coda, sí soy coda con ellos. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like you have those friends like, hey, I got you. But then there's that one friend that like...
I'm like, nah, dude, I got you, like... But then there's this friend that freaking, like for gas, I need like $20 for gas. Okay, like I'll pay you gas, but I'm going to charge you for electricity, my guy.
Oh, because you have an electric car?
But I le pongo tú por tú. I shouldn't.
No, yeah. No, I get you. But it's like sometimes you got to like give them a taste of their own medicine.
This is true. No, brother, get this. When I was little, my uncle from Mexico came with his family. Okay. My parents were like, hey, don't pay for a hotel. Stay with us, And so they stayed with us, and then they wanted a car. They wanted to go to the outlets. People from Mexico, when they come visit, they're like, vamos a los outlets. And so they're like, llévate el carro, because my parents were working. Llévate el carro. And Jenny's off of school. I think I was off on vacation from school. So they took me with them because I wanted to be with my little cousin. So we all went to McDonald's after shopping. They didn't bother to ask me if I wanted anything. I remember that. They all got, and even for their kid, they all got McDonald's for their kid. Ni un pinche Happy Meal. We came back, and my mom asked me, like, she was back from work, did you eat anything, mija? Are you, like, you're hungry? And I'm like, yeah, I'm, like, hungry. I haven't had lunch, I told her, like, oh, no, like, I'm hungry, And she's like, dude, what the heck? They went to McDonald's, and they didn't even offer her anything? And I told her I was, like, hungry, that I, like, was hungry. Yeah, and she told my uncle something.
You used to talk to this uncle?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah. Pero sí es codo, güey.
I don't know. So I guess it's just... So, like, again, this was fake, but it just proves the fact that there's some parents out there that are a little...
Hell yeah. Like...
Exactly. Yo, it's almost here. The Taco Bell and Mountain Dew Baja Blast Gelato is rolling out this summer. And like, did you even know they were doing a gelato? A Baja Blast Gelato?
I mean, brother, Baja Blast, anything is fire. Like, this almost seems too good to be true.
No. So this Baja Blast Gelato was actually announced at the Live Más event. And they said it'd be coming this summer. But you know how sometimes like summer can be like June or even like the very last day of summer. But so maybe August? I'm not losing faith. I feel like it's coming.
I wonder how the Italians feel about this.
Italians? Why do you say it like that?
I always say Italians instead of Italian.
Wait, why Italian? Oh, because gelato. Yeah. I would say like more of like, what are the like, wait, I didn't get the gelato reference at first. I'm kind of slow today.
Why gelato though? Why can't it be like our ice cream?
Oh, you mean like why is it gelato and not like a nieve?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe just like the way the science behind, I don't know, sis. We're never getting too technical. I just want to be a big back. As a real, as a true Live Master, is that how it's said? Are you guys gonna get the Baja Blast Gelato?
Well,
are you gonna get it?
I'll get it, brother, but I'm gonna do the Live Mas. I'm gonna take the Live Mas to another level, and I'm gonna put a buzz ball in it.
Oh, the blue one?
And mix it in there.
Yeah, sister.
Perfect for the summer.
There you go.
We would like to welcome our girl, comedian Karina Reyes. So I saw a video of yours that I related to so much. How was the reaction to it?
The video got like 15 million views.
Wow.
The woman related to it. And then the men were very insecure. They're like, you just don't have a sense of humor. You're not funny. And then like bigger creators were then stitching the video, posting my comedy, and then sending all these trolls to my comments where I was getting death threats. I had to file police reports.
Oh my gosh. And how did you feel like going through all that?
At first, I was like, oh, it's no big deal. Like, they're just sending more engagement to my page.
There you go. I love that. Yes.
Yeah, like I was getting like millions of views on my profile. But then when I started getting like the death threats, I was like, oh, this is a little serious. So I actually had that video removed.
Wow.
From their account. But then they reposted it again.
Oh.
And I haven't gotten it removed. But it's not as bad this time.
I mean, yeah, it gets out of hand with the comments, and it's just people just feel like they can just say anything on social media, and they're not just no consequences.
And they never have a picture.
They never have a picture. Or they have a picture with them and their family. It's weird. I'm like, oh, sir, I'm sorry that you're unhappy.
No, sometimes like their profile will be public and their wife will be in there, so I'll tag their wife. I'd be like, ma'am, you should be embarrassed.
You should be embarrassed.
Yes. I'm like, divorce.
I know. One time I got like a comment that said, oh, like, she needs to go to the gym. And I'm like, and then I go on their profile, I see their wife. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, but you saying I need to go to the gym. I'm like, it don't make sense. But anywho, I recently saw a meme that said, born to be a lover girl, forced to be funnier than every man I meet. Like, as a woman in comedy, do you think men get insecure when they can't make you laugh?
Yeah, like on my dating profile, because I'm like trying to date, I don't even mention that I do comedy anymore. Because the first thing will be like, are you going to talk about me? Tell me a joke. Like, just, they don't want to get to know me as a person. They want to know about the comedy. Or they'll be like, oh, I wish I could do that. Or I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm
like free entertainment.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I may talk about you if you do something entertaining.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just not going to talk about you just because you exist.
Yeah. Dang. So you're Salvian Mexican.
Yeah, my mom is Mexican and my dad's Salvadorian.
And did they ever get hate for being together? Like,
not that I know of. I didn't even know it was a thing until I went to college.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in Compton and like our school was like Latino people and Black people. But we never talked about like what kind of Latino we are.
Yes.
It wasn't until I went to college that people were like, well, what are you?
Yeah.
When I did get comments in college, it would be from the Mexican people.
Yes.
And they'd call me like cerote, which means shit in English.
Yeah. Yeah, it's offensive.
Or like, oh, you're a pupusa. And I'm like, pupusas are delicious.
They're delicious. You're like, so that, I'm that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're delicious. I want one now. But thank you so much for coming out, Karina.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's
for
give her a
having
round of applause, guys. Where can we follow you? Are you gonna have any upcoming shows? And how can people watch your comedy?
So you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Karina Reyes. And I do also host my own comedy show. Awesome. It's the only Latina comedy show in West LA. You can find that at La Muerte Comedy. It's like a Day of the Date theme.
That's cool. That's awesome. You heard her. So let's give her another round of applause, guys.
What is up, y'all? We have Bobby Alvarado, a Cheetos Deja Tu Huella ambassador, a very dope artist and muralist joining us. Let's go, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey.
We made it.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes.
Well, I just want to dive right in. I see a lot of inspo behind you, but how do you find inspiration every day?
My kids, they're little ones. They're creative. They're just free, you know. My kids give me my inspiration because they remind me of what I need to do, why I need to leave a mark. You know, one day they're going to have dreams and their aspirations. You know, they're going to aspire to do things, and I need to be living proof to them that anything can happen. You know, that you can make anything happen.
Well, speaking of leaving your mark, do you have any advice for those trying to leave their mark?
Do it. Yes, do it. Whatever scale it's on, big or small, just do it. Start today. Don't hesitate. It takes a few drops, you know, eventually to fill up a bucket. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if you're gonna do something, I think a lot of people have the good intentions, but never take that initial step to follow through. So as long as you start, you'll make it happen.
That's so true, because I think I saw it on Instagram or the caption or something. It could either be your day one or one day.
Dang.
Yeah.
How are you paying it forward to your community? How are you giving back?
I do my best to connect with the community, local community. I would say by having teaching moments or advice when asked, you know what I mean? I do my best to let them know just from life experiences, you know what I mean, what I've done to get where I'm at, and kind of encourage people. I'm like that motivational speaker in a sense, you know what I mean?
And what did it mean to you to be selected as a Cheetos Deja Tu Huella ambassador?
It really just means that now I really have to create to motivate and to inspire our youth. I mean, they're our future. So, now it's like people are actually watching, paying attention. Now, let's make it count. You know what I mean? Like, let's make every opportunity that we can get. And seeing this firsthand, on tour, connecting just on a very organic, personal level with like people that would come up to me during a mural session for the events. It's like they're sitting there going, "Wait a minute, you're real. You're a human being. You're like me, and I can do this." You know what I mean? And it's like, the answer is yes, you can.
What feelings do you want viewers to feel when they see your art?
I want people to. I feel that if I can get people to just slow down, take a step back, and appreciate the smaller things, I've done my job. Yeah. When you slow down, that's really the only time that you get to think about other people other than yourself. So if I could do that, and they got that feeling of, not just, wow, that's cool, but actually sit back and just take a breath and appreciate something. I think it just broadens the horizon and just, it paints a different picture, I guess you could say, and helps people to, again, start thinking about others,
Yeah, I feel like we all need to slow down a little bit sometimes. It's okay to, andar así, pero sometimes take a step back.
Take a step back, enjoy what's
be in the
around
moment.
You. Exactly. Sometimes you just need to just relax, just enjoy what's around you, just get a bag of hot Cheetos and just chill. Sorry, I had to.
I know we could eat these. That's good. But thank you for your time, Bobby. Before we let you go, we just want to get your social so people can find you.
It's a long one. Okay, ready? So my Instagram, I'm very active on. It's Wanderlust with an A, Wanderlust_Art Factory. That's my Instagram, and then Bobby Alva_Art on TikTok.
Well, thank you so much, Bobby, and we'll talk to you soon. And we can't wait to see what the future holds for you. We're so excited.
Thank you so much, and I just want to say thank you, Cheetos. Deja tu huella, mi gente. Vámonos.
That's right. That is right. Love that. That.
For all you out there helping your communities, go tell Cheetos about it. Apply for your chance to be the next Cheetos Deja Tu Huella ambassador and win $25,000. All right, y'all, help me in welcoming comedian Lorena Russi.
I don't know why I do that. I don't know.
Hi.
I've never met a person in my life.
No, that's all good. I mean,
was raised by wolves.
Colombians.
Colombian wolves. Oh, speaking of Colombia. Cool. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I looked down. I'm like,
yeah,
no,
we're going to do this.
Oh, okay. We got it. So you're Colombian, and not to throw more salt in that wound, but did you see the Copa America?
I just can't. I just am really over Argentina winning every single thing. Do you know what I mean at this point?
Everybody.
They have meat, they have soccer, but horrible personalities. Okay.
Damn.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
No, this is fine. The vest, though, is okay.
No, you're perfect with the vest, yeah. Should we redo it? No? Okay.
No.
And I know...
There's no redoing, babe. This.
No.
Did you hear about how the fields, though, the shitty field?
No.
So the fields were all fucked up because apparently it was turf of a football field that they brought in. I don't know if this is fake news, but so that's why it was all like patchy and divided. And then that's how like Messi.
Is that why Messi with the tamal foot? Yeah, they got all like inflated. Yeah, poor guy.
Have you ever played a sport you're talking like you're like, yeah, and totally that football went that way?
No, I mean I just don't wanna. I never played. I know you're a pro.
I was, yeah, but for 30 seconds, my career was a joke.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever play for Colombia?
Like if you wake up from a nap, that's how long my career was.
Really? I want to talk about that. Like how did that?
Okay, let's talk about
it. ¿Qué pasó? Like you started there, now you're in comedy. Like.
Yeah, it's not good. The answer is not good. If you start as a professional athlete and end in comedy, your life went wrong.
But what was the moment?
I got scouted to play in Italy for a couple teams, and then I got a tryout for the Colombian national team, but I got pneumonia and I missed the World Cup tryouts. And that's how I got into comedy.
There you go.
Yeah, and the good news is that I'm still poor. So there's no way to make money as a woman.
I mean, but you're coming up on Netflix and
or an OnlyFans. I'm actually starting an OnlyFans now. Yeah.
But the vest, only the vest?
Yeah, it's only the vest. So
oh man. And I saw your IG handle is literally Colonial Man Face. Like,
it is.
How did that give us the story behind that IG handle?
Okay. My Instagram handle is @colonialmanface because I have resting colonial man face.
But okay, like you just looked in the mirror like
that is it. I had your haircut, and I finally was able to put my hair up in a like ponytail, scrunchy. I'm a woman, and I had my hair up, and I was so excited because I was like, wow, I'm gonna feel like really feminine finally. And I run and I look into the mirror, and I was like, oh, I look like Thomas Jefferson's ghost. Oh, this is not good. I look like Thackeray Binks from Hocus Pocus. So I realized that I looked like Beethoven, and I was like, that's when I decided to make an Instagram. I said, I'm going to make it @Colonial Man Face.
Nice. And I was recently at a comedy. What's up? No, tell me, for real.
I could tell you I killed my parents, and you'd be like, oh, that's crazy. So, I murdered them, and you'd be like, wow, that's insane. So is it dating?
No. So I guess in that vein of getting roasted at comedy shows, I sat in the front row one time, and what was her name? Yeah, Eleanor Kerrigan.
I don't know.
Comedy Store. That's where I was. Okay.
My career is with every second we spend here.
Oh no. Okay, bueno, mira, I was there, and I got roasted, and they were like, oh, you look like an Amish Mexican. And so, yeah.
I'm not laughing because it's true. I'm laughing because, whoa, comedy is so beautiful.
Right, yeah. And then, I mean, I didn't feel bad. I was like, oh, yeah, she's right.
No, you're a handsome young man. Okay.
So what advice do you have for people that want to say?
Amish Mexican, that is crazy. I look like an Amish Mexican. If I gave you this vest, it would be one Amish.
So what advice do you have for people that sit in the front row? Like,
what advice do I have for people to sit in the? I think if you sit in the front, you just have to be prepared for whatever is coming your way. I think it's also like shows are too long. So I think know how long the show is. Because if it's a 60-minute show, great, I'll sit there and I'll be welcoming. But if it's a 3-hour show, sit in the back.
Me specifically or anybody?
No, anybody. You were like very nice. So I want to like rip your heart out. If you're
okay.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, I know that you're a good person. So you shouldn't sit in the front. Because I'd be like, you look like an Amish Mexican. You're going to be fine.
So is it annoying dating as a comic? Like, do people come to you like, hey, tell me a joke? Or in general? In
bed, people aren't like, before they come, they're not like, wait, tell me a knock-knock joke. They're not like orgasming and being like, who's there? The dating as a comic is interesting. Just because I think like you're performing all the time, so people are seeing you, but I want to be fair in that like there's not an even distribution of energy. Like, so you've listened to me talk for 20 minutes. I don't know who you are. And I would like to potentially. If you look like Rachel Weisz from The Mummy, I would like to talk to you. Is it Weisz? How do we say her last name?
Weisz? I don't know, but yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
At least that.
Or Gina Rodriguez, she can talk to me.
Oh, that Gina?
Yeah.
From Jane the Virgin. Yes? Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me make sure I understand the person.
No, you're doing. But yeah, dating is funny.
Funny.
Well, I was married.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever been married?
I'm married right now, yes.
How is that?
It's good. We just had a baby.
Okay, it sounds like you're getting divorced.
No. It's just definitely the baby's like a whole nother level of that. So obviously, you have your person, but now it's like, cool, I'm a dad now, and I have to wake up like multiple times a night, even though the baby popped out of her. Right. I still help out. So that's good.
Wow, you seem like a cool guy.
Thank you. And I know.
So you're doing the bare minimum. Okay, great. That's awesome.
No. I mean, okay.
Okay, we have to go.
No, yeah, I think we're good. When people watch you, like live, in real life.
You can't. I have no idea. You're gonna have to follow me on Instagram. People are always like, what can I watch? I'm like, I don't know what today is. I always am like, oh, is today Thursday? And people are like, it's not. And I'm like, what year is it? Someone was like, I texted a friend being like, oh, are you not in the country? And she was like, I told you that. And I was like, I don't know where I am today. No,
so people can follow you? Okay, what's your at?
You can follow me at Colonial Manface, as we've discussed.
True, we did. Yeah, good.
Because I don't have a website anymore because I refuse to pay.
So yeah, just IG, at Colonial Manface. Follow along for all the dates, all the tour, all that stuff.
Yeah. For all those tours I have coming up.
All right, cool. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Dude, pinche Lorena, she was hilarious. And like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's much respect to comedians because I can't deal with all the people. Like, I'm colorblind. People are like, oh, like, tell me what color is this? Imagine being a comedian. Like, oh, tell me a funny joke.
Yeah.
Tell me a funny joke.
Dude,
tell me a funny joke.
I'm sorry I do that.
You do?
I do that to you, brother.
No, I know. But, I mean, it's okay.
I'm like, you can't see red? I do red on purpose. No, just kidding.
Hey, can we highlight that red? It's like, I can't read it. No, yeah, dude. But so, guys, check out all our guests that were here today. Follow them on Instagram, show them love.
Yes.
And keep showing us love. Show up every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, except this Friday because we're going to be out. But yeah.
I'm Jenny.
And I'm Alejandro. And we'll see you guys on Monday on the new link in bio. Bye.